Hello everyone, Outdoors and Botanical here, and I hope you're having a great day, because I'm having a great day, because today I'm going to be unboxing 2 packages of some pretty neat carnivorous plants. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. So I'm just going to start off with this one. I have a Nepenthes ampullaria and a Listia in here. So let's get into it. So I believe, okay, so this is the Nepenthes ampullaria, and it looks like the Listia is in here too. They do look a little waterlogged, but they should be okay. And then he sent some little, looks like sundew seeds or something as a bonus. Yeah, that's it for this package. I'll open them up in a second. Now let's do the next package. So this is a Cephalotus, German giant, and a Utricularia alpina. And this is the same person I got my other Cephalotus from. Okay. So right away I am very happy with the order. He sent a Nepenthes in here as a bonus. The Utricularia looks amazing. The Cephalotus is very big for what I paid for. So now let's open them all up. So let's start out with the Cephalotus. This is Cephalotus German giant. This is a beautiful Cephalotus. The pictures on here are already bigger than my Cephalotus, which is about the same size as this now. So I'm really excited about that. That's a great size for what I paid for it. And this is a Nepenthes. He said he looks like a Nepenthes Jacqueline or something like that, times unknown, which looks like it's going to be pretty cool when it gets bigger. It's just a seedling, so we'll see in a year or two what they completely look like. And this is a Utricularia alpina. As far as I know, this is one of the biggest ones. It has huge leaves and it gets some really big flowers. So those are some really nice plants. So now let's get to these ones. So this is the Listia. It looks like it might be a bit rotted, but it should come back. And this is the Nepenthes ampullaria. That looks like it'll be okay. I'll just put in some drier soil and keep it a little bit dry for a bit. So yeah, these are all the plants I got today, and they are looking fantastic. I am really pumped about this one. So I will get them planted and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm planting the Cephalotus, because they are prone to root rot. So you need to make sure you have a soil that is very well draining. So I got some silica sand, perlite, and peat moss, and as you can see, it's nice and fluffy and it's going to drain very well. Now, normally you would use a pot that's a little deeper because the roots go straight down and they have some pretty strong tap roots, but I don't have a pot like that right now, so I'm just going to use this for now, and then maybe in a couple months I'll replant it. So you're going to make the soil kind of, they grow on hills naturally, so usually what I try to do is mimic that. So I try to make the soil come up a little bit above the pot. So I'll leave it like that for now, and then I'll put it in there and see how that goes. So I'm just gonna open this up now. So as you can see, they have a long taproot, which is why it's important to have a deep pot, which I don't have right now. So you could potentially cut it right there and have two plants, as you can see. I'm just going to leave it as one big plant, because I've never divided them, so I don't know how that's going to go, and I don't want it to die. So I'm going to make a big hole. So as you can see, I planted it so it's lifted up, and that's kind of how they like to be naturally, which is how you want to try to make it so that you don't rot their roots right away. So now I'm just going to fill in, just like that. And there you go. So I'll get back to you when everything else is planted. Alright, I got everything planted. Now, I didn't plant these, and that's for a reason. So, I'm going to be putting these in my dart frog / crested gecko tank, in one of them. So, yeah. That's what I'm going to be doing. So I used to have dart frogs in there, but I'm moving them to a different tank, and I put crested geckos in this one, so I'm going to be putting these in there up near the wall to see how they do. So, yeah, that's about it. One more thing I want to say is these plant labels are amazing. Like I always say, I think these are some of the best plant labels I've bought. They're the perfect size, and they're easy to cut if you need to shorten them. So for example, if you got to shorten them, they cut really easily, and then you just cut a point in it, and there you go. It shortens super easy like that. So they're amazing plant labels. They're pretty cheap. They're not that expensive for $100, and they come with a paint marker. So I will have the link in the description as to where you can buy them. They're great plant labels, and I highly recommend them to anybody. So I'll put the link in the description as to where you can get them. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And as always, stay outdoors, stay botanical, keep your hobbies, and I'll see you in the next video.